So I just wanted to answer this question and go a little deeper. What do you do when you encounter people at work who are narcs and project hate into my system? And by doing this, they create cords to project again and again. Do you send what is theirs back? How do I block that energy from entering my system? So this person reports that they have a neck pain when this happens. Okay, so as somebody that has experienced this firsthand and has been studying the energetics of narcissism for a few years now, due to my own experiences and encounters and clearing this with clients in sessions, what I would say is send it back to source. I no longer do return to sender like the song, because if you return it to sender, you're just attacking back, and then they'll just attack back, and you just end up in this fight energy. Okay, if it is in your field already, it is your responsibility, so you can return it to source. And you may need to say clearing statements to know exactly what that is and send that to source. So this is what I help you do. I can help you in sessions determine exactly what the energy is, so we can send it to source. We can also send to source what are the things that is keeping that looping. So is there a wound in you to look at that is causing that energy to come in time and time again? And then finally, something that can really help in this situation is energy matching. So the reason that for lots of us as empaths, we end up in these interactions, energy battles with narcissists, is because it is like a battery, a positive and a negative charge. And with this cord being in, like this person is describing that interaction, that like back and forth, right? Because an empath will attract a narcissist like a moth to the flame. Okay, so we need to clear the energy, but we also need to resolve the wound. And one of the ways that we can get this to stop is by matching the energy. And usually matching the energy resolves the wound, resolving the wound matches the energy, okay? Because they're usually one of the same things. So what do I mean by this? So if you can establish what are, and if you want to work through this together, this is something we can do in a session, what are the specific behaviours of that narcissist? Like, what is the exact energy and the way that this is playing out? And my gut feel is that you are doing the opposite of these behaviours, right? This is what is perpetuating this cycle. This is what is creating this cord to come back. But what you want to do is match it, right? So real life example, let's say this person is very, very selfish. How can you embody being selfish in a healthy way? So you're selfish, your healthy trait of selfish matches their unhealthy trait of selfish, and this stops that perpetuating cycle, okay? Energy matching will stop this perpetuating cycle, and you embodying this opposite of your default trait is going to cut this cord, is going to cut this connection, so that you become indifferent to that energy. Any further questions though, let me know.